Hi everyone, Trip and Switches here. Going to do a takeoff bill of quantities using an NWD and the quantification tool in Navisworks. So in this particular video, I'm just going to go through the electrical model, ignoring the architects and the mechanical model, just getting a quantification on the cable trays, cable tray bends, and the brackets that's in the project. So first off, what you have to do is select the NWC from the NWD that you want to take off and hide the other ones. So we're going to hide the architect and the mechanical by clicking on the first one, holding control and selecting the second one, leaving the electrical model open. So once that's done, right click hide. We then have our cable trays showing. I'm just going to go in here just to give you a look. We have several brackets, small enough floor plan area of cable trays, but we still want to get our quantities, and the process will remain the same. With some brackets are, as you can see, are double tiered and some are single tiered. So it makes a little bit of variety in our quantification. Okay, so to start this off, we go to our home tab, we go across here to quantification, and we select. Once we start this bottom tab opens up here, and we want to go to project setup. You have three options, including, well, not including none. I'm going to leave it at none, but if you want to use one of these options, or if you have your own catalog set up, this might be more advanced. You don't need this video if you understand that. So leave it for none for now. Then next tab, you have your choice of units. So I'm going to leave it at metric, but if you're from the US or somewhere that uses imperial, maybe imperial will suit you better. Otherwise, metric. Then we have our choice of what to include. You can change this at a later date, so for now I'll leave everything ticked just so we can see it populate, and then we can remove what we don't need. So we know how to do that. I'm just going to click finish, and nothing has really happened, but this tab has opened up on the left side, but nothing has been populated. So we need to go back to our selection tree. If you're unsure where the selection tree is, it's in the home tab. Just click selection tree here. So in the selection tree, select our model that we want to do the takeoff for, which is our electrical model, this E1. You'll see it all highlight in this screen here anyway, so you'll know you have it. Right click, go down to quantification, and take off new catalog item. Okay. So then this left tab will populate fully. And if you click on certain things, you'll actually see that there is that they're included. You'll see certain things that populate. Obviously, with this is a horizontal bend, so it doesn't have the lengths and widths are not included. To change this now, just to make it a little bit more readable, all we have to do is right click, choose columns, and then we can turn on and off what we need and don't need. So I usually turn on count. We don't need weight, volume, area, perimeter, height. If you want to leave it on, it might be handy if you want to know what height the cable trays are. So we leave that on. Thickness we can leave on for now, which it may not populate because as you can see it didn't. Width, length, model weight, model volume, model area turn off. Parameter, height, thickness, model weight, model length will turn off. We'll turn on this description 1 and 2, and I'll show you how to add those in now in a second. Okay, so when you're in here, now that we have a bracket selected, I'm going to select just a normal piece of cable tray. So cable tray with fittings, channel cable trays. We see our lengths have tallied up, our width didn't, our thickness didn't, and our height didn't. So I'm going to remove the width and thickness and height. So width, thickness, height, remove, and then we have our quantities here, so one each. Now to populate our description 1 and 2, on this bottom of this left hand tab that's open, there's 3 tabs at the bottom. Click in the middle one and go to property mapping. Here this window will open. Just hit the plus, change object to description 1, change category to length. So just type L and length should show up somewhere. Okay, we'll try changing the L. Okay, we try width. What's going on here? W. Oh, sorry. This one should be element. What am I talking about? So this one should be element. Yep. Sorry. And this property then we need to change to length. Sorry for that. That's my bad there, not concentrating. So you want to be description 1, element, length. And this one here will be description 2, element, and width. Where is width? Here. Sorry. That's how it should look there. Hit OK. And then go back to our first tab. Okay, and when we select all takeoffs, we should be able to update here, but it's not going to allow us. Standard. Okay, so now we have our takeoff actually done. Okay, we've our counts here, we've our brackets. I just want to make sure we have our generic mods. Yes, so we have our two different types of brackets. We have our generic mods. So if I go in here to Navisworks, I'll explain. Our generic mods, I believe, are these bottom ones. See here, these single tier brackets I have as generic mods. And the double tier, which is these ones here, should be specialty equipment. So that's in the properties tab here. If properties isn't open for you, home and properties here will turn it on and off. We don't need our viewpoints for now, but so that's in the home tab. We have selection tree, we've properties and quantification open. Unticking any of those highlighted boxes will turn them off. Okay, and if you're unsure about Navisworks, just check the link in the video description and you'll see the Navisworks training video. Now that we have it, I'm just going to hit Analyze Changes, give it a second to analyze, and then we go to this tab here and export. So if you want, you can export just the selected quantities. So if we want just our generic mod brackets, for example. But for the purposes of this video, I want to do everything. So we're going to click on this option here in the middle, Export Categories to Excel. But as I don't have Excel on this machine, I only have Google Sheets. I'm going to open it in Google Sheets. So once we hit here, we have a choice, new quantity report. I'm just going to leave it saved as that. I'm just going to Control C this link so I can get there easy and hit save. So I'm going to say no because I don't have Navisworks. So how I'm going to open this is going to be on a Google Sheet. So I'm going to pull across my Google Sheets here, and blank sheet, open it up. So now we have a brand new sheet opened, and I'm going to open that file that I just saved in this Google Sheet. So hit File and Open, and I just want to upload the document which I just saved. I'm going to browse, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to open this one. Give it a second because it has to convert from Excel to Google. So now it's done here. And it basically gives you a couple of tabs at the bottom. So we've got all data in the first one. Right. So what does it include? Literally everything. So all those things we turned off, all those tabs we turned off, it has included. But it didn't populate our description 1 or description 2 because we didn't hit the update in the model, which is fine. So model length we're going to delete. We're just going to tidy this up into a bit more readable. So delete this one. And we should actually have deleted that as well because that's just the, so with each one we should delete 2 because model width and then the units that it's using, model thickness, units. So we want to delete at least as far as here for now. So delete these ones. I can't see delete. Yes, I do. Okay, so length, width, thickness, we don't need height, we don't need parameter, area, volume, weight, we don't need. So that's here. here. Delete. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We're getting it kind of more readable. Resource we don't need. Object I don't think we need. Oh, we do. We do need object. Sorry, keep object. Okay, what else do we have? We have primary quantity. We don't need this one. And we don't need that. Width we need. Length. That's the units. So we don't actually need this column here because we know what our units are. So delete column. Width. Here we can delete as well because we know our units. Description 1, if it isn't populated, it's not required. We added that in just to show you how to do it. And description 2, I'm going to delete as well. Okay, so what have we got here? We have our model at the top. So this basically has said what our model is, and it's taken off everything within that model and given us a total quantification of what it is. So each heading, this is our tiered brackets. Okay, it's given them all a number, so this is number 1, 2 through to 7, and then it's tallied it up here at the top to say 7. Okay, so we know we've 7 of those tiered brackets. Now, if we want to go back in, okay, we go back in here, maybe open this up and see what we've got in each level, and we could open those. We could count. Well, to be honest, we can just count them because we know where they are, so they're here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? So that's our 7 brackets that we have, our 7 specialty. Now, we're not going to count everything like that, but we just count them because we know it's only 7. That's nice and easy. Okay. So our cable tray with fittings, we have the horizontal bends then. So we have 12 of those. And this is the horizontal T we have 3 of. Vertical inside bend we have 11. Cable tray vertical outside bend we have 11. That's fine. That's 1 out, 1 in each time. And what else have we got? We have our cable tray with fittings. Now this is actually the important part here, because this will tell us our total meterage of our cable trays, and it'll tally it up here to say we have a 107 and we have 50. It just gives you a quantification of each one of them to say, okay, we have 107 meters of cable tray in the project, which is fine. If we double that or treble that, it'll obviously go up. Okay, our brackets now. This is a single tier bracket. It reckons we have 14 of them. Then it's given us a secondary, right? So it gives you then so this was for level 0, but then when we go on to, we have 1 on level 0 here in the same model, which is giving us a tiered bracket. So we have to add that one to our up here where we had our 7 to call it 8. So I just want to go back to here just to, maybe I miscounted. We said ground floor, we should have 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it is 8. Okay, okay. I didn't actually notice that. I obviously counted these as a double up. So, okay, I missed that, but Navisworks caught it. So this is why having this cleaned up is better, and then make sure you run through it at the end, just deleting things you don't need. Like, for example, we don't need this every time, so I would tidy this up. But I'd keep this heading. I'd keep, so I know it's cable trays and I can see us going on to a new level, you know. So then we have our horizontal bends. That's fine. We know we've 12 of those. Cable tray. This is a horizontal T. We have 3. This is just coming down through it. Now we have our cable tray with fittings. We have 107 and 50. What else do we have here? We have our brackets. Lovely, with 14. So that's our quantity takeoff really. Now it gives us a resources raw, which didn't populate, so we can delete. It gives us our resources pivot table, which didn't populate, so delete. items raw, it just goes through all the items in the project. That's fine. The items pivot table is again didn't populate. Okay, so oh, I didn't mean to do that. I duplicated instead of deleting. Okay, I'll delete groups. So this is just a group of everything that's in it, nice and handy, and a group pivot table, which I suppose there's not really enough in it, maybe just to populate, but sometimes this does actually populate. Okay, so now we've got 3 full tabs. Just grouping everything together can make sense just if you want your quantifications, but you have to tidy up all these tabs again. So in each one of these that I do, I'll just make sure that I delete all the tabs I don't need. Sorry, it's not actually that one. Thickness should be here. Text. Delete index. So you want to just make it so it's a little bit more presentable and readable for yourself. I wouldn't have columns that I don't need, and then at least you can spread out the columns that you need then, so you don't have overlaps. And delete that one. So there we go. So we know what our items are. This is just our giving us a number, but we know what model it's from, just to make sure. This is a really handy thing actually, because if I had selected 2 models, I'd have that. So if this obviously says this is the E 9001, but if I had have accidentally left on this one here, say where the AR, or the other one here with the M 9001, then when I'm in here I'd notice, and I could just remove them off, or maybe redo the takeoff if whichever one I want to do, whichever one I reckon is faster. Um, Delete, and probably want to do this from the top just so you get your headings. So deleting that one with, and I don't need the meters because I have it. We know what is meters already. Description 1, description 2, model length to here. Delete these columns. Okay, now we can pull this out. It's fine. This one needs to go a little bit more. And if you double click on this bit here, it'll size it just in case you don't know that. It'll size it exactly how it needs to be. So pull them in or spread them out. But I like it a little bit more than that sometimes, just so I know there's a clear gap. Okay, that's our takeoff using Navisworks. I hope this video has helped. For Navisworks training, if you need it, please check the link in the video description. Please consider dropping me a like and subscribe. Thanks very much for watching.